Hi everyone, we will continue learning Raspberry Pi Pico, and today we will use DHT-11 temperature and humidity sensor. The hardware is like this. These are required components for today: Raspberry Pi Pico, then 3 jumper wires, DHT-11 temperature and humidity sensor, this one. And we also need DHT-11 library. We can get it from here. And also next, we will try to use SSD 1306 OLED display also. Let's take a look closer at the hardware. We could see here that this sensor have only 3 pins. We will connect the plus pin into the VCC 3.3 volt, and then negative pin will connect it to ground, and we will connect out pin into the GP16. Here in my setup, I already prepare 3 pins here. This one will connect into 3.3 volt line here, and then the middle pin will connect it into GP16. This is GP16, and then the third pin will connect into the ground. In this diagram, we use GP17 pin, but on actual breadboard here, we will use GP16. Turn the Raspberry Pi off. Then put the sensor. Turn Raspberry Pi on again, and we're ready to code. We have SSD 1306 library from previous video, number 5. And we have main.py here. We will work on this main.py now. First of all, we will install the library first. The library here. The library is here. We will copy this code, select all, copy, and then paste into Sony IDE. We will create new file, paste the code here, and save this on Raspberry Pi Pico into the lib folder, and we will name it dht.py. So we will have 2 libraries here. Close this one. We'll go back into the main program, and here we will import the DHT library from lib.dht import DHT-11. Then we will initiate the sensor. Sensor is DHT-11. We connect it into pin number 16. We'll take a look again at the pin. Yeah, pin 16. Set this pin as output pin, and also pull down pin. Then we will enter a loop. Here we will read the temperature and humidity from DHT-11 sensor. Now we will read the temperature and humidity value from the sensor with distance lens. Sensor temperature, then humidity, sensor dot humidity. Then we will create 2 string variables to display the value. Then print those values. Let the sensor sleep for at least 2 seconds before next reading. Try to run the code. We need the plus sign here. Try to run the code again. We get a temperature and humidity value right now. Before we continue, let's format it. Temperature value should be formatted into 1 decimal degree. And humidity into 1 decimal degree also. Run code again. Code running as expected right now. Now we will continue with addition of SSD 1306 OLED into this setup, so we could see the temperature and humidity reading inside the OLED display. First, we will set up the hardware following the video number 5 before in this channel. Here's the wiring diagram, and then we will go back into Sony IDE to do the coding. We will borrow some code from the previous video number 5 here. First, we will import SSD 1306 library. SSD 1306. Import SSD 1306 I2C. Then we will also import I2C from here. Please remember that we need to have this SSD 1306 library also here. Then next we will just copy and paste code from the previous video. This sentence will initialize OLED display, and then we will use it here. OLED fill with 0, then OLED show. We will test it first. Try to run this code. Wrong name here. Run the code again. Display is okay. We'll modify this one. OLED text. We'll create a title here. We will give it 0 from left and 4 pixels from top. Then another text, DHT-11 data. We will put it on 25 pixels from left and 24 pixels from top. Then we will add another text, as temp, this one, at the precision of 15 from left, 40 from top. Then finally we will add another text as humid, at 15 from left and 52 from top. Let's run this code again. And the code ran as expected. It will read temperature and humidity every 2 seconds and then show it on OLED display. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.